These are bullets all day long. They got the Knight of Pentacles, the stress. He shot himself. There's the
family attorney says the 23-year-old died from a gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was suicide.
I don't know what he used. I know it's a rope involved. I don't know what he used that rope for. Let me see. The secrets. He's taking the secrets with him. You see the secrets? He's not giving y'all the information. Says y'all don't need to know it. You know? He'll go out with them secrets with the high priest there. He might be found on a Wednesday too. Ace of Wands. So I have no doubt in my mind they're gonna find Brian Laundrie, October 2021. I'm telling you, he's still.
Hello, my loves. It's TTMG, the Tarot Medium Goddess here. Thank you so much for being here. Please do stop what you're doing and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think about what happened in this case in the comments below. And do show your girl some love and share the video. I appreciate every single one of you. It's true. I love you, boo.
Hello. Thank you guys all for being here. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So now, this is part 2. We are continuing with the Candus Bly Apologizes. All right, so there will probably be a part 3, a part 4, a part 5, however many parts we need to have. Once again, thank you for joining me live. If you guys watched any of my, or if you even check out my playlist for, and I have a playlist for accurate reads, you will see that once again, I stated the exact date that Brian Laundrie's body would be found, right? Stated exactly how Brian died. It stated exactly how Gabby died. Well before the autopsy reports came in, right? Maybe a couple weeks for each one of them. All right. Now I'm seeing Summer Wells being, if you check out the playlist again, you will see my Summer Wells reading. And I'm sorry, but I have never seen something in my life like that in any of my readings where somebody was sexually abused to that degree. Okay. And it was quite clear. Because I'll tell you something, in all readings, everything doesn't always come out clear in each and every reading. Every person, every energy is different, all right? But I saw where this little girl was being abused time and time and time again, okay? And I saw the pain that it caused her. As a matter of fact, wait real quick, I'm going to give a shout out. Hey, what's up, 90 dude? How are you, love? Yep, you did say that body will be found. Yep, it said the same exact date the body would be found. So now, if I'm seeing for Summer Wells, I'm actually seeing their mother freaking, oh my God, I don't even know what to call it at this point. All right, but what they used to abuse this child with and cause her hurt and damage. Of course, I'm gonna be a little pissed off, a little ticked off, and you know what? The situation at hand with Candus Bly, she had people that abused, that were abusing children, that had sexual assault charges, that were convicted felons at her house with her children, knowing this. And guys, there's some people out in the world, I'm not saying nobody makes mistakes and you can't be forgiven. You definitely got to be watchful when your kids are around, but the amount of people that she had, basically everybody she associated with was this type of character, or at least a great majority of them were. All right. And to have your kids around them, that's a problem. I remember when I was younger and I started my family, my husband, and we just had our 3rd child. I was thinking about wanting to, because since I was a kid, I always wanted to be an adoptive parent because I wanted to help change the lives of kids that were going through it, right? But I wound up having my children first, my 3 biological children, right? Before I had the other 2. And I got the information on being an adoptive parent, being a foster parent, etc. But the thing that worried me was that some of these kids sometimes act out what they, have been through. And I just wanted to protect my kids, but yet I still wanted to, and some of them have been through a lot. I still wanted to go ahead and get these kids in my home and try to give them the love that possibly they never had before. But it was a problem because I always had to second guess it, because I still wanted to be mindful that my kids probably would have been younger. And so that was something that I had to give great thought to. Candus knew that these people had convicted these sort of crimes in the past, yet she still had her kids around them. Don's family has accused him, his stepsisters, of sexual abuse, right? So there's a history of this in this case. All right, so now I'm going to pull up a picture of Summer Wells real quick. And if you look at it, you will see that she's looked clearly abused. Look at this. Something's going on with her health-wise, and she didn't even get checked out. You know why she didn't get checked out? Because just like I saw in my psychic vision, in my Summer Wells tarot reading, they hurt her. Okay? Her area, in that area, she was going through a lot of pain. CPS was on their way to the Wells house. They were 2-3 days away from the visit. So they definitely had to get rid of her, because clearly DNA would have linked the culprit. And guess who? Don and Candus would have been going to jail for life, right? So for all those out there who are apologizing, you see this girl in this condition, somebody cared enough and loved her enough, maybe somebody from church or who knows, to call CPS. There was a reason for this. There was a reason that they called on Summer alone. They didn't call them for the boys. Nani Doob says she looks sickly. Yes, she does. Yep, you did say that body will be found. Yep. She looks sick. Yep, I did say when Brian Laundrie's body would be found. You don't believe me? Go ahead and check my playlist. And she looks sickly. Guys, look at her there. Who's going to come apologize? And then y'all up there donating her and giving her money. Do you not know that her son that she had, Andrew, was beaten with a bat? I'm getting chills right now. I don't even know how she was able to have more children after that, right? Or not even have, because there's no rule where you can't have, where they're going to go ahead and tie your tubes. But how she was even allowed to keep the children after that. Yeah, I believe she had them when she was 19. She was young. Some people make mistakes. I don't listen. But and some people do kind of deserve a second chance. I mean, I can't fathom it in this case, because her son Andrew is for life. He is disabled, okay? He has issues now. He's handicapped because her son was beaten with a bat, and y'all sit here and apologize for this little hoe. Excuse me. I promise this was a clean version, but it just slipped. It just slipped. It came out. So look at her daughter right there. What is there to freaking apologize for? And say, oh, all mothers handle it differently. Now, was she a mother? Do you not see that Summer's in pain? Do you not see that she's the victim here? It's not Candus. Candus is on lives with her gummy bear mouth, laughing, giggling, cackling, and all of that. You know what I mean? She says she's happy. She's living her best life. This girl has not gone out and searched for her daughter. What the freak are you out there apologizing for? But at this rate, let us say whatever we want to say. When did you see her go through the woods? Oh, you don't know what she was doing when you wasn't looking. All right, whatever. Maybe so, but I think we all know she didn't do crap. And then why didn't she at least get her little 5 minutes of fame or, tracking? She's even too lazy to even freaking pretend. You know what I mean? She's looking for Summer, even though she know exactly what happened to Summer, but she's even too lazy to pretend to play that game because she got to get back to her drugs, right? So once again, matter of fact, let me go ahead and play this video. Let me get this on the screen. Let me get this photo off. We're gonna put this up here. Now, this is the hoe y'all apologizing for. And y'all can research this because this is all facts. What is this that's coming on? Nah, we got to skip this.
That's my baby, and nobody would ever treat her like that as long as I was around. Ever.
Some new information
You're such
recently
a
came
liar,
to light,
Candus.
and it makes me question whether Summer was ever safe with Candus and Don Wells. We are all well aware of the recent allegations made against Don by his stepsister, Jeannie. However, in this video, I am going to specifically deal with Candus and some scary things that occurred in her past. Candus's ex-partner's name is Andrew, and she had 2 children with him. She was only 19 years old when she gave birth to her first child. Candus's firstborn was a little boy that they named Andrew, after his dad. Their second baby was a girl, and she was named Candus. However, it is said that the relationship between Candus Bly and Andrew was riddled with abuse. The abuse then started on the children, who were removed at 2 years old and 6 months old, respectively. The abuse on the kids were very severe. It was so serious, in fact, that the 2-year-old little boy, Andrew, was beaten so badly, he suffered brain damage. He is now an adult and lives with special needs in an adaptive unit. I managed to chat to Andrew, and all he said is that he does not talk to Candus Bly. That is totally understandable considering the circumstances. Candus Bly does not have anything to do with these 2 kids, and Candus Jr., who was 6 months old at the time, was adopted by another family. This makes me think about Summer and her brothers. What exactly happened behind closed doors? Was Summer ever safe with Candus and in that house in Ben Hill Road? Let me know what you guys think. See you in the next video.
All right, so that's that. This I don't even want to call her a woman or a mom. This egg donor, her son, her firstborn child, is suffering, right? He is handicapped for life now because he was beaten with a bat. And whatever way that went down, she was in a household with him, with her ex. She knew it was unsafe there, right? She saw the stuff before. She saw the signs coming. She saw everything, and kept her son in that situation. She was part of it, just like she was part of the Summer's demise as well. Ain't no difference. So let me see what Nani's saying. I love that picture of Summer. Yep, you did say the body would be found. Yep. And Nani says, will she ever get caught? TMG. Have you looked into that question? You know what? I'm going to start doing either once a week or once every 2 weeks. Definitely once a month. Deeper reads on Summer and the case and what's to come with that, right? Because I've only done maybe 1 or 2. But the more readings I do, the more I can see into the situation. I'm not going to probably pull the whole energy now, but so this is going to be quick. Nani asked me to pull some cards, guys. So this is going to be quick. I would say definitely stay tuned just in case, anything changes to the reading the deeper detailed reading I have coming up on Summer. Maybe I'll do that in a week or 2 because I want to know too. Let's see. What will Candus Bly ever be put in jail for the disappearance of Summer? Will she ever be put in jail for the disappearance of Summer? I'm hearing and feeling screaming now because yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, yes. Thank God. I gotta do this again to make sure. Yes, yes. Candace, your ass is going to jail. Clarity on a full card. Clear. By the way, I got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. I got the Fool, and his behind is in uniform. Okay. He's ready. He's in his jail attire. And there's the Ten of Wands right there. That person going to freaking jail. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Temperance. We have the Hermit going away. Oh, they're going to catch up to you, non-mother. Clarity on the Justice. It had the nerve to call yourself a good mother. Get the heck out of here. Shoot, I know I'm a good mother, and I be giving myself a hard time for the stuff I fall short on. You know, it stresses me out. You're behind, not out there stressed. You out there having whole parties, YouTube parties and stuff, and chilling and doing your drugs and stuff. I guess the smallest thing wrong, and I'm all in my head and hard on myself, and you just chip as can be. Shoot. Clarity on the Justice card. Clarity on the Justice card. That's your behind go to jail. Yes. When they gonna TBI do your thing? Yes. Look like you're gonna go away. Girl, oh, look at you. All trapped. 8 of Swords. There you go. Tied up, girl. You bought 7 of... Yes, girl, you going. I'm so happy. We need to throw a celebration party. Matter of fact. I'm going to do a live where I'm going to do a deep read. Look, this energy come up. We having a whole party on that live. Nani says yes. And I didn't even want to do this read. I'm glad you asked me. I didn't even want to try to tap into the energy right now because I felt like I should wait on that question till I'm ready to look in it good so I could. But yeah. Hold on, let me look again. I gotta see again. Will Candus Bly be going to jail for Summer's disappearance? Will she be going to jail? Because I just love, because when I do this stuff, it just always reaffirms. Hold on, will she be going to jail? So I know it's gonna show me again. Yeah, show me again, baby. Yes, yes. What? Girl, you trapped. You're gonna be sad and down. It's gonna make me happy. Girl, this your attire. You outie 2000. All right. So yeah, eventually it look like they're gonna catch up to her behind. So anyway, and if anybody wants to see proof of my reading, we're gonna go ahead and put this clip on again. What I said about Orrin and Orson West for more accuracy. This is less than probably 60 seconds. So y'all stay with me here. Where's that clip? Was my clip of Orrin and Orson. Candace, if you ever watch this, if you watching, I just want you to know, girl, you better start running. It's time to go. All right. Wow. Here we go. Yeah. What I'm getting is lamb led to the slaughter. I don't know if any of these... Wait, before I continue that, this is the reading on... and if you rewind to the beginning, you'll see a clip of my reading on the Brian Wells and not Brian Wells, but Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito case at the beginning of this live. In my intro, it shows you the accuracy of my readings. Here is my reading on Orrin and Orson West. Well, really sincere and classic. And we know that Trezell and the adoptive parents, Trezell and Jacqueline West, just got locked up, right? So now here was my reading on that case, December 5th of 2021 that just passed, and they got locked up March 1st. So now here we go. Wow. Yeah. What I'm getting is lamb led to the slaughter. I don't know if any of these people belong to some type of cult.
This has a spiritual connotation to it. All right, with the Ten of Swords and the High Priest, I have the energy that they're no longer with us. Yeah, so Orton, I got a definite no. And then Orson, the death card was at the bottom.
He's awesome. Oh,
not to mention, I feel nauseous.
You feel nauseous around him? That Sun, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, but...
Well, I got the Sun too for Orson. I did get the Sun. But I get the
Sun, that's good.
Yeah, but a lot of times I get the Sun when people are dead too. So. And then at the bottom of the deck was the death card.
7 of Wands, of course, changed. Do you feel that the two of them are together? Because I'm feeling like they got taken and separated.
Yeah, they may have gotten separated and this all has to do with money. Look, there's the money with the 7 of Pentacles, and there's the King of Pentacles right here, Ace of Swords, and so they were the sacrifice. Bottom of the deck, money again. Look, paying for the kids. Someone's paying for the kids. Card. Yeah, the family with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. One of the families are involved.
What does Charles know?
Whether it's the adoptive.
I'm asking what Charles knows.
This is the family thing. Wow. There's the toxic situation as you see it. Clarity on the shadow side card. So I have the energy that they have passed on. That's the energy that I'm getting. And as you see right now, the adopted parents are in jail. They have been arrested. They've been booked, and they are charged for the murder of the boys. So this is just saying how accurate I am. Also, I'll get to the comments in 1 second. To you, Candus Bly, Apologists. This hoe doesn't even know her child's birthday. She doesn't even know her child's birthday. I'm making that up too, right? All right. Well, I got it on live. It was on MGL's live when Don Wells decided to go YouTube hopping. All right. He didn't even know her, or he wasn't even aware of her at the time, but he went on YouTube seeing who was chit-chatting about them and the case and decided to go on there while they were drunk and high or whatever. Now, here's the answer. He has no clue when Summer Wells' birthday is, and she doesn't either. Candus Bly, Apologists. Please let me know. What's the excuse for this?
When's Summer's birthday? Summer, your daughter. When's her birthday?
Summer's birthday, baby. What?
She said, I don't know it.
What is Summer's birthday?
You don't know?
Yes, we don't know.
You're telling me that you and your wife Candace does not know when your daughter's birthday is.
I say that.
You just did. Don, you just asked Candace.
He said, when's Summer's birthday?
Yeah, when is Summer's birthday? When was she born?
Yeah, when is her birthday?
You tell me. She's your daughter.
I don't even know my own birthday.
That's a problem.
I ain't got no more. When my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name.
All right. So Candace, Grandis, and Don, stop playing with Summer's name. All right. Because y'all be up here lying, talking about some. Oh, well. As a matter of fact, before I even go into detail about that, did y'all just realize that the mom, all right, a lot of you guys try to say, oh, I kind of understand and blah, blah, blah. If you lost a child and I lost a child before. Do you not know your child's birthday, guys? Did you forget that? Huh? You got Alzheimer's at your age? Anyway, clearly,
they were parents that should never have been parents. Or at least, I mean, they had some beautiful children. They needed to give them up for adoption or something like that. You telling me one of the kids is beaten with the bat, her oldest son, and he's permanently scarred for life? He's disabled. He's handicapped. What's the excuse for that? Huh? She didn't get off her butt one day to look for Summer because she know exactly where Summer's at. What's your excuse for that? Huh? What's your excuse for her not knowing Summer's birthday? Or Don? Neither one of them. Clearly, she didn't take them to the doctors or the dentist or register them for school because she would know that, right? All right. So let me see what's up in the comments real quick. Hello. Let me see. And I'm glad you asked me. For all of those who are just getting in, Nani recently asked me to see if Candus would eventually go to jail for Summer, and I checked, and it's looking like a yes to me. It's looking like a solid yes, and I love that. So Silver Tongue, hello, Silver Tongue. Oh, Nani said she had to go to jail. Yep. All right. So Silver Tongue says she knows it's coming since Grannis let the cat out the bag. Yep. And you know what? Grandis said, and also to the Candus apologists out there, right? Grandma told a friend that, well, it's alleged that Grandis told a friend that Candus left with Summer, right? So maybe that's how she got going, because Candus left with her. Anyway, Silver Tongue Stacker says she knows it's coming since, yep. All right. And Silver says, you never have to prove anything, sweetheart. That's true. That is true. I just like calling out the nonsense right now. Silver says, I can't wait for this party to start because she deserves to suffer for all the pain she had others has caused the children. Absolutely. And you think as a mother, after your first incident where your son is permanently damaged and handicapped for the rest of his life due to being beat with a bat, you take a look within and start to become a better mother, because you never want anything like that or close to that to happen again. But no, not Candus. Your accuracy is amazing. Thank you, Nani. Hey, Mallory. How are you today, love? So Silver says, I remember the time my children were born. Yes. Is it you who said that the other day too? Someone else said that in the chat. It might have been you that remembers the time. How many kids do you have? My mother still remembers that too. She remembers our birthdays and everything, you know? It's crazy. Candus doesn't know her child's birthday. Shoot, if anything, you got to remember that. Even if you don't remember how many ounces they weigh, how many pounds they weigh. Mallory, no, I might mix up the years, but never month and date of birthdays, right? Mallory said, yes, exact time and moment. Nani says, my parents know my birthday to this day, 30 years later. Yes. See what I'm saying? And Candus just had Summer, 5 years before, and she didn't remember her birthday. Let me see. I think she was still 5 at the time. Yeah, her birthday was coming up. She was going to be 6 during that live, but she was still 5. And then they had some nerve on February 4th. I still remember. I only heard it once, and I still remember Summer's birthday, February 4th. And Candus doesn't remember that. So she don't remember the year either. Or if you don't remember the year, you don't remember the month and the day. Do you even remember the month? She didn't even say the month. Oh, guys, now, Candus apologists, come on, you guys are being too much. Right. And on Summer's birthday, they released five balloons instead of 6. Isn't that something? Hold on one second, guys. I'm sorry. I just a knock on my door. I hope you guys all right. I'll be right back. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I gotta check something real quick on my phone. Hold on. All right, I was wondering who that was at my door. See, we hear when people come around town here, Candace. Somebody came on your property and just took Summer. Please, like y'all wanted to see the car pull up or anybody pull up, and Grandis is right there. The more you think about it, the more ridiculous it is, you know. And she's up here lying. Are you guys fools? I don't mean to talk. I understand. I'm not speaking negatively about the people that are trying to trust in her and trying to believe in her and try to have faith in her. Like, my message is not for you. You know, it's people out there with good hearts and they expect everybody else to have the good hearts that they have. So this is kind of foreign to them. So, and I understand that. I'm talking about the people that try to tell people off or disrespect people because they say, hey, we're getting some red flags here. That's the people I'm speaking about. All right, Nani says, I mean, isn't it red flags? It's a whole bunch of them. Nani says, happy birthday, hun. Wishing you many more years to come. Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, Nani. Oh, it's your birthday? Oh, I missed it in the comments because some of the comments I'm just sliding by right now. So I don't take so long on my lives. I want to kind of shorten them because I want to be able to do 2 or 3 a day sometimes, you know? So I want to shorten my lives up a bit so I could touch on different subjects. But if it's your birthday, happy birthday, Mallory. I might have to, I know, I got a special another thing I'm going to bring out for you later. Happy birthday, Mallory, sweetheart. Love you. All right, I'm trying to see where I need to catch up to. My parents know my birthday to the okay. Read that. All right. Happy birthday to the beautiful Mallory Young. Silver says, I would have already gotten out from beating that son of a bitch. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, 3 boys. Okay, nice. Are you gonna go for a girl next time, Silver? I have a girl and 2 boys. Okay, 3 too. Mallory Young says, hell, I even remember my nieces and nephews' birthdays, and there's lots of them. Yes. Yep. Thank God there's not lots of them for me to remember. Thank God. But even so, I do remember, but even if I didn't, as long as you could get 2 or 3 nieces in there or nephews, you know what I mean? Or at least as long as you remember your own kids, shoot. I cried so hard. Silver, why did you cry? You're so blessed. Y'all to have kids. I'm hoping for at least 1. You'll probably get 1, 90. I don't know where my cards are. Where did I put my cards? Anyway, I'm sure you'll have 1, 90. Nani, I will be praying for you, sweetheart. I never take my kids for granted. Yep. Thank you, Silver. Nani, and are you also able to adopt in your area? I just wonder how challenging it might be in South Africa to adopt. Yes. Yes. Prayers, Nani. I'll keep you in my prayers. You're welcome. Okay. So I'm at the end of the comments. I had to have a complete hysterectomy, so no, ma'am. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that's happened. You know, a lot of us go through things in life. I know my mom and all her sisters had, some of them had to have a hysterectomy, some of them had to have laser surgery, different things, you know, fibroids or whatever. And yeah. But at least you have your 3 sons now. Only 5 balloons, right? Silver, I don't think they knew her age either. It doesn't appear so. Candus Apologists, go ahead after this live. You can write in the comments and give me your excuse for that. And in the end, it really doesn't matter. Like Silver says, like, you guys really don't need to be, you know, I don't need to pay any mind to you guys, but I just want to address a few things. We are allowed, but it's a lengthy process. Okay. All right. So while you work on having your biological, maybe you could start that process too, or try, you know? Guys, let's see what else I got for you today. All right, I have something coming up, but before let me pause it. I hate when it automatically tries to play. All right, that should have paused it. So where's my list so I don't forget? Oh,
Welcome
God,
back
it didn't
to Prime.
pause.
5-year-olds don't just vanish. Those are the words from her.
All right, we'll get back to you in a minute, lady. So 1, Candus Apologists. Candus did not go look for Summer. I know some of you guys say people mourn in different ways, right? And sometimes people aren't supposed to stay in that gray area all of their lives, or black cloud all of their lives, or for months or for years. And that may be true. And I am somebody that tends to, you know, get really emotional for those that I care about, that I lose, you know, and I could stay in that area too long, and that's not a good thing. So I agree with you that it's not the healthiest, right? However, she got to first approach that gray area and black area, or that mourn. People usually mourn, you know what I mean? Oh, she mourns in her own way. All right, well, maybe so, but please tell me, how come she has still not gone and looked for Summer? She didn't spend 1 day in those woods. She didn't even fake it. All right, that means she don't have it. That means she don't got a drop of sense. She does not. Because I'm telling you, even people that do these acts, they're out there. A lot of times you'll find out that a killer, or the person that even killed the person, is out in the search team with everybody else, because they got to try to make it look like it wasn't them, right? And they kind of got to know what's going on. They kind of got to guide people in a different direction. But not Candus. She just shows us she doesn't give a shit. So anyway, she got me up here cursing. I don't even speak like this. I tell you all the time. But okay. So what else did I write down? Oh, what about that? It's done text from her drug dealer that she deleted. You know, what was done? Somebody tell me what was done. It's done. Not, I'm on my way. It's a drug dealer now. I'm on my way. Are you going to meet me here? Come here. See you at this time. Blah, blah, blah. None of that. He wrote, it's done. What is done? Oh, it could have been anything that's done. What's the toast done? It's the corn. It's the cornmeal porridge done? Is the fried chicken wings done? What's done? What's the secret? What do you think is done, Candus Bly Apologist? I need an answer. I'm trying to see. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Even if you come on after in the comments, because I really want to look and read it and see how ridiculous you sound trying to make up something to that. What's done? What did like what? Is the coke and crack done? Did you cook it up? What like what's done? Anyway, and why did she delete it again? Anyway, so once again, so what's the excuse for her son being beaten with the bat and permanently disabled? Okay, Rose was missing. Her sister Rose Bly. Maybe she's the reason her sister got gone too, right? During this time frame, it was said, it's alleged that her sister Rose had called CPS on her, right? Either she called it or was about to call CPS on her. And all of a sudden, Rose got missing. And guess who? If you look in the newspaper articles, you'll see that the mom was there trying to figure out what was going on. Guess who was missing from the equation? There is no report of Candus Bly being there, concerned for her sister, trying to find her sister during this time either. Another red flag goes up. Okay, Candus Bly apologizes. Her kids had lice and scabies. Guys, there's people that kids are gonna have this. It happens, it's life. I'm not coming down on any of y'all for that happening to y'all kids, because it happens, right? We're talking about Candus here, and each thing is building up and building up and building up and building up, right? So it's a difference. It's a difference. This is just complete neglect. Anybody could fall short here or there, you know, a little bit over this way, a little bit over that way. But her whole thing, it was like, oh my God, it's everything about this case and everything about her. So let me see, blah, blah, blah. Let me get into the comments real quick. I have a delivery on my porch I want to get, but I don't want to leave you guys alone. So for a lot of comments, guys, you know, I usually read through, and I'm going to repeat this again later for those that are at work right now, and aren't on the live, but you know, I usually read through every single comment. So it makes the live takes longer. So instead of reading through I'm going to start to skip them, but I'll try to make them hit the screen. So just so, okay, I read that one. Only 5 balloons. Yep, Silver. We are allowed, but it's a lengthy process. Okay. That's why I cried hard. That's why I cried so hard. This baby deserves to be celebrated. Yeah, she deserved to be celebrated. And I actually wanted to do something on her birthday on my live, and I was tied up. But yeah, even I was thinking about her, you know, and it meant something to me. Like, does it not mean anything to the Wells? 5 years old, don't just vanish. Do not just vanish. Yes, Mallory. Yes. And Mallory, look how selfish she is. She selfless. I'm not saying it right. Anyway, she's such a sweetheart. She has her own children, right? And it's her birthday. She could be doing other stuff, but she's still invested in this case. In the case of Summer Wells, Candus Bly isn't even as invested. Woo! If Benny checks out this live, he might go ahead and roast me a bit because I can't get my words together, but it's all good. So Mallory Young, she's very much invested in this case, in that of Summer Wells and a lot of the other missing children, and so are all of you guys. You guys are more invested in the case. Even the Candus Apologists, you guys are invested more. Did you realize you're invested more into this case than Candus has shown to be? That alone right there speaks volumes. Silver says there is no excuse for a mother not to be doing everything in her ability to put flyers up and search. Yes, there's people that have been missing 30 years and they're still going deep in the search. Absolutely. And sometimes, you know, they might not be doing flyers anymore, but they're getting their money together to put up billboards. They want to make sure that their people are not forgotten. Candus and the shirts that she decided she wanted to make, She and guys, if I accidentally go through your comments without reading something that you want me to speak on, just repost it, because even though I'm clicking on stuff, there's some things I might accidentally miss, right? Because my mind is going, and plus I'm trying to read the comments and trying to speak at the same time. So anyway, it's like I said, a lot of you guys are well more invested in this case than we ever seen Candus. Silver says, at least call TBI and check in. Yes. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. So also, and I'm gonna continue to bring this up, guys. So for you guys who follow my lives, so when I go live, be prepared. You're gonna hear this more because everybody's not on this live. There's gonna be more people probably on later that wasn't on this morning, and they need to hear the same thing. Candus Wells is out there ready and eager to get some shirts for her daughter so she can profit off of it, right? I mean, not yeah. So she can profit off of it, and none of it is all in the memory of Summer, just in the memory, or we could put blah blah this, blah blah that, or whatever, but nothing about let's find Summer. She is still missing, nothing like that. Just she wants her up on a short shirt, almost like a RIP. She might as well put rest in peace up there, or SIP, see you in paradise. Once again, that's showing illustrations of guilty knowledge. Mallory says, right? She never even called in to check. What the fuck is going on? Grandis, you got me up here cursing, Mallory. I'm gonna do it one more time for you. What the fuck is going on? Yep. Grandis saying they never caught her. Who the F do they think they are? I be there every day begging for answers. Absolutely, Mallory. You are point on. Silver says, I hate to tell you, it ain't happening. None of it makes any sense because they are lying, trying to look innocent. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to start doing more. I'm going to try to do at least 2 tarot readings on her a month on Summer. Maybe I could really pull into the energy because these people need to get caught. See what I could figure out. It's not guaranteed, but sometimes I do get the messages, and I do hear names, and I do hear street names and all types of stuff. So it'll be worth giving it a shot. Silver says, it's okay, hun. Just run and grab it. Thank you. I do want to run and grab it, guys. All right. I'm going to run and grab it in a second. TTMG, can you still see if I'll have ever have one of my own? Can you hear me now, guys? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Will Nani ever have a child of her own? Guys, this is a few second intermission. Will she ever have a biological child? Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, High Priestess, 2 of Wands, Judgment, 6 of Swords, 4. All right, so I got to look deeper into this. It looks like a possibility, but it looks like it will have to be through that Judgment card there. It might have to be through some type of, I don't want to say, guys, I don't know how to say it. Intro, the word I'm looking for. Shoot. Fertilization. Like you would have to, yeah, I see the possibility. Oh, there. Yep, that's what it is. It looks like you will have to do something to make it happen. All right. So we'll discuss this more on another chat or later during this live. Okay. So Mallory says, yes. Oh my God. I love this little girl and I live across the world from her. Yes. I'll check every day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You doing more checking than her so-called mom is. Mallory Young says she lives and doesn't even put TBI number up. Yes, and plead for her daughter. Not one live did she plead for her daughter. Instead, she's sharing a wish list saying she has God, sorry. I'm thinking and I'm reading it at the same time. I'm thinking about something else. I was thinking about the word for Nani. Was it intravenous fertilization? Gosh, I forgot how to say it. Anyway, saying she has to put Summer to the side and think of the boys. Oh my God. She wasn't even thinking about them when she had all of them together, clearly. She never put Summer before her, in my opinion. She hasn't. Silver says if she just gonna try and put her to the side, why does anyone think she want to do she wants do that to the boys? Oh, she won't do that to the boys. Yeah, exactly. All right, Silver said it. In vitro fertilization. Yes, in vitro fertilization. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Yes, you're welcome, Nani. I saw that will definitely make it happen. Not to say it won't without that, but the process may take longer. All right, now let me see what I have. Oh, guys, before I play this, I got to get something from downstairs. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I got to put you on hold for a second. All right. We're back. I want to get something else on the screen here. We're going to discuss this little 8-minute clip where Chris McDonough is being interviewed about 3 months back. And then after that, I'll end this live after we discuss.
Retired homicide detective Chris McDonough. He has spent his career looking into high-profile cases from JonBenet Ramsey to Elizabeth Smart. Now he's focusing his attention on the disappearance of Summer Wells as the host of The Interview Room, and we continue to follow Summer's case as well here on Prime. Chris is back with us tonight. Chris, good to see you. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you for inviting me.
So Summer's parents, Don and Candus, have been the target of threats, accusations that they had something to do with Summer's disappearance. They have denied property. You went inside the house. You went into Summer's room, and you say that it encapsulated her. So I want to show some of this video for folks at home, and I want us to walk through exactly.
Thank you for telling me it had no sound, Mallory. I tried to do something to make sure it wasn't echoing, but I guess that doesn't work, so I'll restart it.
His career looking into high-profile cases from JonBenet Ramsey to Elizabeth Smart. Now he's focusing his attention on the disappearance of Summer Wells as the host of The Interview Room, and we continue to follow Summer's case as well here on Prime. Chris is back with us tonight. Chris, good to see you. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you for inviting me.
So Summer's parents, Don and Candus, have been the target of threats, accusations that they had something to do with Summer's disappearance. They have denied any involvement. They say that she was abducted. They have passed a polygraph test. At this point, the sheriff is saying anything's on the table. All people are persons of interest. But has the public jumped to conclusions too soon on these parents without the evidence to back this up?
Yeah, I think everybody is innocent until proven guilty for sure. And at this point, there are just, as your reporter has, pointed out, Brian, that there's just too many moving parts here. There are a couple of theories that still, need to be nailed down. And obviously the authorities don't have those pieces yet.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back to the property, Chris. You spent some time there on the family's property. You went inside the house. You went into Summer's room, and you say that it encapsulated her. So I want to show some of this video for folks at home, and I want us to walk through exactly what you saw inside this home.
So this is Candus showing me essentially where the boys were sitting. They were sitting right there at that table, looking at that TV, playing video games. Summer went down into the basement. She's pointing to this table here that has basically a crawl space into it. And down into that crawl space goes down into the parents and some.
I'm hearing something. I just had to stop because it keeps coming to me and it says, I never went to the basement. So she never went to the basement is what I'm hearing.
Room. So I asked her if she'd take me down there. She did. And so we crawl through there.
So
now,
can I stop you real quick, Chris? Because so this is the only way to get to Summers and the parents' room is through this crawl space.
Right. This is the way she said Summer went into that basement.
Why did they have it set up like that?
That is a great question. I don't have that answer.
Okay, continue.
So we get down there, and of course, this is Summer's room here that you're seeing. All of the items in the back corner belong to Summer. There is a mattress on the floor, the 2 bunk beds. The windows are secured with reflective type of materials. And so you can tell this is, it's pretty striking pretty quickly for a 5-year-old to be in this environment.
Chris, the other 3 boys, Summer's brothers, were removed from the home, taken into protective custody. Are they key to understanding anything in this case and her disappearance? Is there a chance that they are able to shine some light on what may have happened?
From my opinion as retired investigator, they would be, yes.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of the parents and their past, that has also been something that is much talked about. Candus filed for an order of protection against her husband, Don, saying that she was afraid of being hurt. She was afraid for those kids. That was likely part of why they were removed from the home. How do
Guys, I'm going to say Candus wasn't, even though Don may have abused her, I don't believe that Candus was abused in a way where a lot of people, may think she's battered. If you listen on that same live that I played earlier where they didn't know Summer's birthday, Candus is going off at the lip to Don Wells like it's nobody's business. She doesn't seem scared at all. And in a way, she's almost daring him to kind of do something to her so that she can go ahead and call the police. She was up there instigating in a way. You know, they both played their part. They both played their part. I'm not making excuses for him, but she definitely was. She definitely had a lot to do with it, and she didn't seem by no means scared of him. Okay, not saying things didn't take place in the past where, you know, stuff happened or whatever, and maybe he was in the wrong, but she seemed to be pushing him on, from what I've seen during that same exact live.
Investigators take that information and also anything the kids might know and try to piece this puzzle together?
Yeah, Marty, that's a great question. So, you know, with a 5-year-old child, obviously time is of the essence. So the first officer on the scene quickly wants to assess, you know, who had last contact, what were those conditions in relationship to that contact, how much time has elapsed before the last person saw the child. And so immediately you want to start talking to the parents and you want to try to separate them. And as you go along, you know, trying to get the information initially about the child, then the parent's background becomes significant in relationship to an investigative process as more resources are arriving on the scene.
Chris, police say that there was no evidence of foul play, yet they issued an Amber Alert. How can they be so sure?
Well, that's a great question. The investigative process is still, you know, ongoing. It could be an accident. It could be, you know, something, you know, an intentional act of some sort. I think the investigators, and we heard Sheriff Lawson even say today, that everything is still on the table.
You have been in contact with the parents, Don and Candus. Are you still in touch with them now?
Not currently, no.
What's the deal with this red truck? It is potentially a piece of this puzzle. Have you heard anything about the truck? Has it led to any evidence or information for investigators?
Well, at this point, TBI has reported that the red truck, they want to try to contact that individual who may have been driving. There is a witness who is really vague about whether it was around the area on the 14th or the 15th. So it could have been the day before or the day of Summer's disappearance. However, I think what they want to do is just check the box to eliminate that truck. They have eliminated a lot of red trucks in that area.
How closely would investigators be looking at family and friends of both Candus and Don, this inner circle of people that they know, especially given the fact that Don has admitted that they had some wrong friends, or at least Candus did?
That would be significant. And you want to, you know, again, you want to look at the abduction theory, and you have to think, you know, how high of a risk would a subject who would want to, you know, take a child, a 5-year-old, how high of a risk would that suspect take? And in that terrain and coming up that hill with the information that Summer between 2 and 10 minute time frame was in that basement, you know, the universe would have to be 100% on schedule for all those stars to align. So that's where you want to start, you know, shifting your focus in relationship to, you know, taking a look at the inner circle, who had access to that property and or who had access to the parents.
Chris, 5 months is a long time for this little girl to be missing. As more time goes by, how optimistic are you that this case is solvable, that we can find Summer and bring her home safely?
Well, I'm always optimistic. You know, statistically, though, you know, that optimism starts to dwindle. However, I do believe this case will be solved. I think they have the correct resources on it with TBI, FBI, as well as the Hoxha County Sheriff's Department in the lead. And I, like you and the rest of the nation, are praying. I'm praying that they do find her alive.
I share in that prayer.
Okay. Let me check out the comments real quick. So how many people feel that they will find her? And how many people feel, well, that they'll find Summer Wells? And how many people feel that Candus Bly and Don Wells will be arrested in the disappearance of their child? While y'all type that, I will get back to the comments. Nani says, my power just went off. Oh my God, not again. Oh no, wait, that was Mallory's last time. She had the generator. Did you get your power back on, by the way, Mallory? I'm sure it has gone on by now. Nani Doob says, but did it cut up? Did it cut off again? Nani Doob says, my power just went off. See you on the next live, guys. See you on the next live. Thank you for being here. I'm praying for these boys have a proper. Wait, I am praying these boys have a proper liaison. Yep, she is. So Silver says, got to make my husband some lunch, but I'll have you still running if you would like an opinion or anything. Oh, okay. Thank you. Remember, you can always come on and talk too if you ever want to come on the scene in the backgrounds with me. Mallory says, credit to News Nation Prime and Chris M of the interview room. Great interview. Yes. Yes, I believe they will find her and they will be arrested. Yes. Yes, ma'am. But I hope they go to jail if involved somehow. Obviously, you can see child neglect. Yeah, you can see child neglect. So I will be back on. I'm going to try to come on a couple times later. I don't know. But you see, this was already an hour long. I'm trying to get down to like 25 minutes, guys. But I love being on here with you guys so much. And Mallory, I hope you enjoy your birthday. Make sure you take yourself out to eat. Are you going to cook? Do something fun. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love and light. I'm going to see what you write in the comments after, Mallory.